Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tata Nexon and you're watching That Car Guy. Today we're at Mahindra once again to check out this beast of a car. Well, that is the new Mahindra XUV300 and it is a new compact SUV, as you know, in the segment, and just based on pure looks, that thing is pretty striking. So today what we're going to do is we're going to check this car out. I'm going to give you my honest opinions about this car and we'll go take it out on a small drive, and I'm going to basically share what I think about this car. So guys, this is the new XUV300 and right off the bat it is beautiful. And just look at the whole front fascia of this car. It is elegant. It's a pretty good looking car, guys. So let's start off with the headlights itself. The headlights, well, we have a black housing headlight. We have daytime running lights over here, and the quirkiest thing about this headlight unit is, you see this is also a part of the DRLs. It continues all the way to the bumper and connects to the fog light. That is pretty nice. We have a black housing all over the fog light assembly right there. And a segment first is this. We have front parking sensors, guys. In India we need front parking sensors and this car has delivered it. It is mind-blowing. We have a lot of chrome on this car, a lavish amount of chrome all over the front fascia of this car. For the air dams, for the grills. The grills have these diamond-studded design elements found similar to the XUV500 and it's borrowed over here. The air dam also has a large, it's a large air dam, guys. And what is this, guys? We have carbon fiber. This is truly a sports car. No, I'm just kidding. This is fake carbon fiber for all I know. And yeah, you would hardly see this. Like, no one's going to notice that, but Mahindra decided to put it there. And yeah, the design language, I mean, the designers are basically Pininfarina and they use a lot of carbon fiber. And I think they couldn't resist the urge to put some carbon fiber, at least fake carbon fiber, on this car. By far, this is one of the sexiest side angles of any car in this segment. And let's go over to the wheels. These are 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. Looks really nice, and it's got 2.5 55 R17. So by a long stretch, the most chunkiest tire found on this segment. Like 215 is a really wide tire, and Mahindra chose to go with this. Thus, the handling of this car is going to be pretty good. On the fender itself, we have these power lines, looks very nice, and we have this plastic cladding going all the way, basically wraps around the car and gives it a very SUV-ish look. Pretty good in my opinion. And the A-pillars, well, the A-pillars and the C-pillars are both blackened out to give it that more racing dynamic look. The side view mirrors also have indicators in them, pretty nice. And yeah, this car has keyless entry. There's a button over there for that. And yep, if you can see this line is particularly eye-catching. It is like biceps, like stretch your guns, it's biceps. This car has a lot of muscle for being such a small car. It is pretty impressive. And yeah, onto the back. Well, the back is, it's not exciting, but it is a good backside. We have a lot of design elements going around, like this line goes all the way there, and there's this shape, and there's this thing happening. There's a lot happening in this back. And not to forget about the bumper, which has a diffuser, these black elements, dedicated fog lights. There's a lot happening in the back, and there is this big spoiler over here. It's pretty nice. We have a wiper in the back. I think that's fully for the full option variant, but it is there. The main masterpiece of the back is these LED tail lights. They look pretty gorgeous. So guys, I've been driving this car for quite some time and I'm happy to report that this is, as advertised, a very, very punchy and very fast car. This 1.5 litre diesel engine which we're driving today has around 115 bhp, makes around 300 Newton meters of torque, and it shows. Such a small and lightweight car and so much power. This thing just catapults you forward in such a manner of gusto. This car it's pretty fast. It's pretty fun to drive. That's what I can say. It is very agile, very nimble. This engine is very smooth, and it is the same as in found in the Marazzo.
Please select the parking mode.
Which has a parking mode. I'm making a U-turn. a pretty tight U-turn. Not that this car has very bad turning radius. This car is small and compact and it's fun to drive. And the engine, like I said, is effortless. It pulls this car forward with such a manner which is quite new to me in this segment. I've seen other cars way higher. This would outrun the Creta, the EcoSport for sure. The Brezza doesn't stand a chance. And yeah, the engine is smooth, silent, and it is fast. So if you want a very fast compact SUV, look no further, buy this one in the diesel trim. It is sure to bring a smile to your face. And talking about the ride, well, the ride is on the softer side. It is, not joking, but that is a good thing because it soaks up all the bumps and potholes pretty nicely. You hardly feel anything inside the cabin. And yeah, the noise and vibration levels, the NVH levels are not of the best quality, but it is pretty livable. And for the steering, well, the steering has 3 modes. Yes, this car has driving modes. Not like it has sport, comfort and normal, and that doesn't do anything with the powertrain or the mapping of the ECU, nothing. It just stiffens up the steering wheel. And well, normal and comfort are basically the same thing with different names, and sports where you can feel a little bit of weight added to the steering. And what else is there about this car? Well, this car is spacious nonetheless. This car has a lot of width and a lot of height. And handling, well, it is not the best handler. You don't expect a compact SUV to handle well, but thanks to the 215 section tires on this car grips. This car grips like no other compact SUV, and thanks to that, the handling is much better than most of its competition. Now let's go and check out all of the key features of this car, and I'm going to show you around the interiors. So guys, this is the new key for the XUV300. This is an all-new key. I've never seen this key on any other Mahindra product. It has solid metal buttons and feels really heavy, nice. Lock, unlock, and this is to sound your alarm. Well, you don't need this key at all because in the higher trims, you just keep this key anywhere in the cabin. There's an engine start-stop button. Put your poor foot on the brake and clutch. Press it, and she comes to life. The design is very conservative. It is not too flashy, but it is functional. And like there are a lot of colors and textures over here. We have this black kind of a soft plastic on the top. We got this grey whitish plastic over here. We have piano black finish all over the surround of the touchscreen. And there's nothing wrong with this, but it looks like it could have been a little more futuristic because these buttons like these, like I found these on the I think I used to find these kind of buttons on the old Camrys, like these strip kind of buttons. But it's functional, it works. This small TFT display, my Cruise has this, but that is from an era long back, but it works. And if you are too bored of this, we have this beautiful 7-inch touchscreen over here, which does a lot of things. Oh my god, let me just turn down the volume. And it does a lot of things, guys. There's a lot of buttons, and the touch interface is very smooth, I guess. We'll go to the nav screen. That is smooth. If you can see that, it's just very smooth, similar to I'm not going to stretch out and say an iPhone 10, but it is smooth nonetheless. And the graphics on this are pretty nice. So this is a Bluetooth device. You can connect your phone, and you can answer calls, stream music, all that good stuff. But ergonomically, this car is very well put together. Like all the buttons are there where you want it to be. The climate control is a big knob. That is always helpful. And the gear lever is short, but it falls into your hand very nicely. We have this leather kind of a boot. Looks nice. We have a lot of cubby hole space. On the doors, we have 2 1-liter bottle holders. And over there, I don't know what this is for basically. It's just another space. You can put your phone maybe if you have a very small phone. And we have this area to put pens and papers and toll receipts. I don't know what that is for, but it is a nice space. And over to this. Yes, this is the new this is the tachometer, and we have a small MMI display on the center, a rev meter on the side, and to the right side we have the speedometer. And this car is desperately out of fuel. So in the center we have a lot of things. We have a steering thing, like that shows you where your wheels are pointed. If I turn the steering, if you can see that, that is pretty unique. I've never seen that on any other car, but that is there. And there is some sub menu in which you can change the color of these dials to blue, green, red. It is changeable, so that is a bit of fun over there. Over to this side we have a button for the start stop, and for the this is for the traction control, is the drift button. And the steering wheel itself is a very nice steering wheel. We have a leather wrap steering wheel with these perforations over here, pretty top class. I've never seen anything like this on a Mahindra, not even the XUV500. This is so plush. All the buttons and everything.
Hi, please say a command.
That is nothing, please leave me alone. That is the voice commands. You get that, even though it's a gimmick, it has that. We have cruise control, and we have 7 airbags, 2 on each side and the pillars, and you get total 7 airbags, 4 disc brakes, ABS and EBD. This car is brimmed with safety, and yeah, you get a sunroof as well, but this car doesn't get a sunroof. The car which I was driving earlier had a sunroof. This is the petrol W8, and that was the W8 diesel which I was driving. But yeah, everything is pretty nice. This piano black finish. We have this chrome paint on the plastic door handles. This is a plastic door handle, don't get me wrong, it's not solid aluminium, but it has this chrome paint on it. Looks fairly nice for a car in this price bracket. And the power windows, the driver gets an automatic up and automatic down. That's always handy to have. Yeah, all the others get manual ones. And you get a big armrest with a lot of storage. That is desperately deep. That's pretty nice. The handbrake, you have a normal handbrake over here. Glove box is a generous glove box. It's really deep, if you can see that. It's really deep. This car is very practical, and this section over here, correct me if I'm wrong, this area, it heavily reminds me of the Jeep Compass. Just look at that and pause this and go see a Jeep Compass. You'll get what I mean. It looks like a Jeep Compass from the angle. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's go see what the back seats are like. So guys, now I'm in the back seat of the XUV300, and right off the bat, this bench is wide. So 3 people here, super comfortable. It even has 3 headrests, so it's practically a 5-seater. And headroom, well, it's not the biggest. Taller people might find it difficult. Legroom, well, this is set to my position in the front, and it's not very spacious, but it does the job. It's a compact SUV, you can't expect a lot, but in terms of pure width, this car is a monster. And what else do you get? You get this cup holder over here with an armrest. I said that wrong. You get an armrest with a cup holder, so that's what you get over here. This is black cloth seats. The car which I was driving earlier had white leather seats, although I would choose this because this would be easier to keep clean. And you don't get AC vents in the back. That is a big problem in India. And you don't get charging sockets either. So that is the back seat of the XUV300 is pretty Spartan. So that's a big disappointment. Now let's go check out the boot. So guys, the boot, well, it is not a huge boot by any means. It has 260 liters of cargo space, and that's it. But you can fold these seats all the way down to open up more area. But yeah, this is just good for 2 bags. And by compact SUV standards, that could be a little alarming, but it is not too small either. Now you might be thinking, what does the XUV300 actually cost? Well, the pricing starts at around 8.5 lakhs and goes all the way till 11 lakhs. That is from the base model petrol to the full option diesel. And those are ex-showroom Cochin prices. Might vary from where you're living, but that is the idea. You get an idea of what the pricing structure is like. So guys, write in the comments, what did you think about this car, and please let me know. A huge thank you and shout out to Pothins Mahindra for once again allowing me to come down here, test drive their cars and shoot their facility. Super awesome dealership, guys. Please go check them out. I'll put their link in the description below. So guys, that's all the time I have for you today. We'll catch you pretty soon with another video. Till then guys, goodbye and God bless. Today we are at Pothins Mahindra once again to check out the all-new Mahindra 300. Yep, you can see that this is a fast car. The cameraman just flew flying into the back seat.